All right, here it is. Finally, slowly exploring the lab. I have never done this before. Since it came out, I don't even know how many years ago. I have always just gone quick. It's always confused me, and it's always been just a surprisingly large area that I feel like I haven't really explored properly. And that was true for the Crypts, Inferno, not the Grotto, and the Labyrinth. And I've covered all of those, and I'm going to be linking this playlist down below. As of recording this, I just did the Labyrinth like an hour ago, but for you guys, that video should be up on the channel by the time you're seeing this, and all of these videos will be in this playlist linked down below. I don't have that many dungeon videos, so it should be pretty easy to find, and all of these are really good if you're interested in dungeons anyway. So yeah, playlist link down below. The time on these has gone up and up. So we had like 53 minutes in the Crypts. Inferno was kind of quick. I was pretty familiar with it, and it is pretty much the shortest one. The Grotto was like an hour and 10, and the Labyrinth was actually less than an hour, which shocked me. It was only 59 minutes. And as I understand it, the lab is the biggest dungeon. So yeah, I have switched off of my normal Lexa outfit because Demon Gamer, I think, really wanted me to run. Who was it? Yeah, Demon Gamer really wanted me to run Lynx. I wonder why. And I switched off my Cloak Shadow build because the end boss is pretty tricky. This is just a standard minigun build. I've shown it before. I'm not really going to remove my tip jar or anything. I'm just going to show it quickly. This is just standard minigun. Like I said, that playlist is way more in depth if you guys want to learn about this build. But yeah, let's encounter the lab. And I'm of course going to have dialogue on so we can listen to the guy talking to us. The final part of the story. All right, commencing soon. I've never gone so slow in this upper area. Is he gonna talk to me? No?
You're late. So, I'm giving you the short version. There's been a desire to explore some experimental research. So, I referred to one of my old colleagues, neglecting to mention his unfortunate... How to phrase this for your pedestrian mind? Corporeal roommate situation. I won't be able to do it justice. You'll need to see for yourself.
There's no tub in here. How do these people shower? Okay, I don't think they do. So that's what the audience in the stream chat spoiled for me. Chaos Agent is Russian. I've never heard him speak before. I think I'm gonna go a little easy on all these rooms. It looks like they're just standard houses, but look at all this. There's so much. There are some caves down here. Like, this is a whole area with a frozen garden gnome for some reason. Why do they decorate this area so thoroughly when 99% of players are just gonna fly right past it and go down into the dungeon? This is honestly just such a neat area. I wish there was any reason to... Oh, I don't even think the devs went back here either. Okay. It's like they loaded in this whole terrain, just kind of slapped some houses in and said, all right, well, nobody's going to be back here anyway, so whatever. So is that encampment under the... Is that down in the dungeon? Because that always shows up and confuses me, but I don't think that's accessible yet. Out here seems pretty barren. This is making me very glad that I ran. Oh, you know what I could have done? I thought about this for the very last one, but the lab is the only one where it is permanently night, and you can actually use Dire to sprint 25% faster permanently. It's not a big deal. The whole point of being here is going slow, but, you know, still.
That's one key down.
Bunch of Shadow Shard you can't use, and it's not the normal dungeon guy yelling at me yet. I've actually never been out here. I know this might be like mind-numbing for anybody watching, but you know what? Exploring thoroughly means going to the places that I've never actually been, and by the looks of it, we'll never return to. This is pretty much nothing, and that's kind of cool, because the last thing you want to know is like if there's something really cool out here and you've been missing it the whole time, and now you're going to think about it every time you play. Seems like we pretty much got the idea, and then I want to use... Okay, one minigun for 2 encampments. So let's position myself like this. There we go. I know it's on a short cooldown, but I'm trying to make the most of it. And then... Oh, that's out of range. That's okay, it'll be back in 10 seconds. So let's go over here, I guess. I've truly never been over here. Look under the map. I want to see the entire map there. Can I actually? Because I've seen outside of the dungeons, Archer likes to have a lot of fun with... Whoa! Whoa! It was blue! I'm scared now. I'm going slow. I'm going safe. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, that's not... That doesn't leave much to the imagination. Or that does not inspire a lot of searching. We do have a duck. We have a duck. A very strong duck. Bulletproof, if you will. And this place back here, I have absolutely never been before. Like, I ran backwards once, like the first time I ever came onto the map, and I have never been up here, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, Eternal Wanderer, really putting in a lot of work here. She is such a great hero. I appreciated the double stamina buff when she came to the game, but I never got it. It is so nice. I mean, double stamina is like easy to think about. Oh, you run twice as far, but you really gotta feel it. You go so much further. Like, I'd be empty now. I'd be empty. This is all extra. All extra. And I think we all stopped just a little early anyway, so sometimes it even feels like a little more than extra. All right, well, I can't just, there we go. Can't mantle that for some reason. Running out of builds. And this is what we're hoping to find. Something stupid like this. 2 gnomes in a shopping cart about to do some jackassery. Just making some bad decisions. And this is the back of the lab entrance? I have never. Why is this so weird? I've only ever gone through the front. This is so strange to see. Nobody's ever back here. Yeah, people have been telling me that, like, in the comments of YouTube and in chat right now, Loki saying it, like, they say once you start getting used to Eternal Wanderer in some of your builds, you never want to not use her. That happened to me with Fleet a long time ago. Thankfully, 12.5% is not a big deal. I mean, she's a 100% stamina bonus, and Fleet is just a 12.5%. You can get rid of that Fleet bonus without too much suffering, but yeah, when you get used to sprinting and sprinting and sprinting, I notice it when she's not there. So, yeah. Just being thorough, but I think we're pretty unsurprised that there was very little to see out here, and that looks like a very standard cave. So if I missed something interesting, then I guess I'll have something to enjoy the next time I play. But as far as I'm aware, this is just standard map generation, so we can go break the monolith and finally actually enter the lab. There we go. This was out of range before. I'm trying to put it away early. Alright. Now we can run over.
I've got the keys. Head to the dungeon. Normally I'd be a fan of what's going on in there, but it is awful, even for me.
Never gone this way.
Check it out.
I've never actually gone, like, the actual intended way. I thought I could go under there. Just getting some extra use out of the stamina. Oh, you can go so much further with that sliding. Well, what's actually over here? Oh, it feels wrong. It feels wrong to, like, not jump straight into the hole. It's so strange to be over here and, like, not go straight in. I am just suffering trying to say anything without innuendos left and right. You know, you can't talk about, you know, sliding straight into the hole without everybody in the comments just having an opinion about that. You don't want to spread that one open or everybody's gonna... Okay, no. Alright. Alright, going down. Multiple layers. Never been this deep before. Let me see what's on the side. A little bit of damage. This is a tighter hole. Ooh, I like that. Cow. Kind of fitting, actually. Alright. And we, what's this over here? Is this the actual entrance? Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I have played so many times where my teammates just kind of beat me to it. I always get a little confused on the lab. People who are more experienced just like to sprint through it. I'm usually running the lab just for Chaos Agent or for like a daily dungeon challenge. And, you know, people always finish for me. So, like, I never actually get to enjoy being inside the hole for very long. Everybody always just gets in there quicker, finishes fast, and just opens it up without me. So let's go through. Let's enter the hole for the first time on my own. Oh, they spread open slowly, but with persistence, I got that. Got in. Is he gonna start talking to me now? Sometimes you actually have to listen when you're inside. Nothing?
Hello?
There we go.
Come in. We are so happy you're here. And please excuse the mess. We are going through a series of difficult mergers. Chaos Agent? Is that you?
Yes. On behalf of the Villainous Council, we're here for the full tour.
Welcome to the end of our long war. Set aside
Break room.
everything you think you know about the Hippocratic Oath and get ready to dream.
I will hear all the screams you are capable of making.
Sorry. He is just a wee bit excited about all the scientific progress we've been making.
Yes. Hello, Hyde.
All these big emotes. These big emotes are like 40 cents a piece, right? You guys are crazy right now. Thank you. I just figured their responses were funny. So we got a long war. Is this artwork of files? What? Who has a portrait on the wall of a stack of file cabinets? That's got to be like the least interesting thing you could have on the wall. Who comes up with this stuff? Why is there a duck on the TV? This is exactly what I was hoping in the lab. Because as I understand it, they took a lot of assets from Battle Royale. And okay, I've actually been saying Battle Royale for so long that people don't... I started getting comments from people who think I don't know how to say Battle Royale. And I don't know if I actually do anymore. It's gotten weird. The meme has gone too far. Okay. But yeah, so they took a lot of assets that aren't in Save the World normally. So it's actually really interesting to see kind of a different... Is there a joke here, or is this actually just he and she? Okay, all right. Thought maybe it'd be a husk or something. That would have been more fitting in the other ones. So I want to actually know what Chaos Agent is studying in here. Another little tight hole we can squeeze down. Oh, it's got a whole extra section in here. It's got... So I think this is one of those areas that I pretty much never find. There's always a teammate who sprints back here before I do.
You need one more key.
And... I'm never even... Wow, it's roomy in this hole. You could probably, like, stop and sleep inside. Okay. Got some server rooms, data management. I'm so used to, Cloak Shadow. I want to, like, just smack one enemy with a melee and have them all die. The good doctor is studying down here. It's messed up, not spoiling. You're spoiling! You're giving me more information. Oh, fuck. Okay. It just teleported me into a closet? Well, I never thought this tight hole I entered would lead to me leaving the closet, but here we are. Where am I? I don't even know. This is definitely where I...
Unexplored corners of the lab will have lit braziers.
Oh, you're telling me that now? Alright, we're back. We're back. Oh! The lab banner. Gotta grab the thumbnail here. This is very dark, though. I don't really know if that's gonna work. Yeah, somebody told me the lab was like an orange theme. I think like the light fixture might work well in a thumbnail.
Yeah, so it's your classic Jekyll and Hyde situation. I probably should have mentioned it earlier. But as you know, I revel in chaos and disorder. Anyway, his monstrous barbarism threatens to change humanity. Literally. And the VC is quite fond of humanity as it is. Gives a villain something to dream of dominating someday, huh? So, as much as I hate to say this, shall we put a stop to this madness?
Okay, I was over here. He's trying to put a stop to the madness. I missed the first part. I'm so distracted. Why is there a pool table? This area is so crazy. What did I miss, chat? You guys want to summarize what you just told me? I missed like the first part. Wait, you can get out here? Why? I don't feel like I'm supposed to be back here. What? I guarantee this was completely inaccessible without crazy glitches before crouching. Wow. Am I gonna be able to get out of here? Oh, shit. Oh, easy enough. All right. Oh. Chaos Agent and I are working together to figure out what the doctors... Well, how do I know Chaos Agent? How are he and I acquainted? Were we friends at the golf club? Isn't that weird? You bring your golf club to the golf club so you can play golf with your golf friends at the golf club? I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. I don't know. Feels like there could be something under here. I know the lab likes to hide stuff. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. There is one of these somewhere in the map where there's something underneath. But it's kind of labeled, so it's not as likely. Alright. Let me go ahead and break this. I don't want to use the minigun for combat because I don't want to shred apart everything in my surrounding. I don't even know where I am. I need to, like, get my bearings. This is so cool. This whole underground facility. Another little potential thumbnail moment. Very dark, though. I don't... But the lab is going to be dark, so... A little mimic right there. Don't really need it. Although, there's a dungeon quest for mimics, isn't there? Is that repeating? I'm not seeing any quests. No, whatever. Ah! Thank you! Alright. I'm back. A hidden chest? That's not that hidden. This looks like an unusable ladder. We can just climb up. Okay, I try not to destroy stuff, but I'm really interested what's in here. I learned nothing. How far down does it go? Okay, got some pipes, got some stuff. Got a room in here with a teleporter. Oh my god, it just keeps going. How far? How far? Is a chest? Okay. Exploration. Rewarded, I think? Chests and dungeons are so hollow because they don't give you anything that you can keep besides gold. And gold's not hard to come by. So, and it's not a lot of gold. Like going out of your way. Oh,
Further.
I didn't realize there was two. Is this where I was supposed to go? I think so. I was told to look at the logos on the walls by the orange strips. I don't even know what that means. The stripes? Because I saw the logo in one of these rooms. Yeah, these. Like potions and swords? What does that mean? Am I gonna find out? Am I gonna find out? It's so weird not using my minigun. Yeah, you pull out the minigun, it's kind of a long animation, and then you end up destroying everything in your vicinity. I still think minigun's gonna be easier for the final boss, but I'm fooling myself if I pretend like the final boss is difficult, so I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the emblem on the spray you get for the 140 lab. Oh, that's cool. Only 2 monitors? Psh. What's going on over here? What's beeping? What? Something's making noise? They're playing tic-tac-toe. I always like that when they sneak in, like, fake science. What's up here? I am completely spun around. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be. This is so confusing. There's a hidden chest. Okay, I'm oriented. Yeah, this is where I was getting my bearings before. Aha, all right, okay. There's the area I was supposed to go through. There we go. And then this is an area. And then this is where I was just at 2 seconds ago. And there's stuff under here, and it's just vents, but that looks like something, and I have to find out what that is. Okay, these guys are being annoying. Throw a drone. Okay, alright. I might have to just break the wall. Might as well break this wall. That's the one I'm trying to get through. If that's gonna break the board and... Oh. Just a place to hang out when you're hiding from the not good doctor. Can I get a better weapon? Something rad? Yeah. I'll use a Deathwing, why not? Get my snipe on. What's out here? Probably an area that's not normally accessible before crouching existed, so we're just gonna ignore it. Alright. Get that second encampment that I couldn't get before because I didn't realize there was a second one. I put my minigun way too soon. I knew it! You see? You overshoot just a little bit and you destroy parts of this encampment very easily. Why is that not one-shotting to the head? I don't care if it's semi-auto. Every single sniper should one-shot to the head. I don't like this weapon anymore. This is very stressful to use. AR is doing a lot better of a job. We have a camera in here? What is this for? This is the right way to go. Bunch of stuff. Oh, shit. I adjusted my seating. Alright, moving on. Full auto? I literally had no idea. But you saw the damage this thing didn't do. Okay. Alright, I've been back here. I've been in here. I have not been in here, but these look... No, this is the one I wasn't. Yeah, that's the other one. Okay. Alright, yeah. And then this is the room where I keep getting oriented, and then this connects back up to the room I just left. Okay. I'm hearing beeping stuff, but I think that's just the... No, okay, this does not connect, but it is a room. Yeah, I've already been in a room similar to this. Huh. I feel like this is more confusing than the lab. Or what? Than the labyrinth. Almost. I just needed to load the rest of the message there. Alright. I think I'm confident enough to move on. I think I can progress. It's very important to figure out when I've seen what is to be seen. And then there's just a bunch of urns, equivalent, medical stuff. Shockwave doing not enough damage. Alright. Moving forward. And then... Was that it for floor 1? Was this actually, Was that actually it? Pretty straightforward? Couple of enemies to kill?
For blue glow.
I will, yeah. I'm gonna collect all the blue glow. I was warned to collect blue glow. Not just for the final boss fight, which is not gonna be difficult at this level, but... Don't they? Yeah, they respawn. Should I kill all the enemies in these? Is that gonna be worth it? I can't imagine. Okay. Again, minigun. Hard to use without shredding the place apart. I am trying to explore it after all. Gadgeteer would have been great. Why, blue glow the mini boss? I will, but I don't expect to need it. Alright, so this room seems pretty well known. And then this is meant to be like a shortcut, right? Yeah. So if you don't want to work to get inside the tiny little hole, you can just slide through that one instead. There we go. Maybe a potential thumbnail? Abandon the banners last minute? That feels wrong. It feels wrong. Alright. Moving on to floor 2. Only 23 minutes. That's quicker than Labyrinth. And I feel like I might have missed something still.
You're still alive!
Of course. The villainous council.
No, sorry, that's the first line of the talk. You're still alive! You're welcome! I pause for laughter, and then we go to the first slide. Distinguished colleagues.
Impudent fools.
We would like to welcome you to
The Bacchanal of Blood.
The what?
our talk on hybridization and the continuation of the species. And forgive me, but you're going to have to use your imagination here for the slide.
Just imagine a person sewed to a husk, and the bird
Ah!
is crying, and the husk is screaming. It's very funny. Imagine their mournful groans.
I don't know. Chaos Agents seem to be pretty amused by that. This area is so cool. I like the orange for the lab. Very fitting. Shockingly. I like not breaking stuff either. It's kind of a fun feeling to actually use the passageways and doors and stairs that you're supposed to, instead of just breaking everything instantly all the time. All right, I'm messed up here because I
Something's floating in that incubation tube.
maybe thumbnail.
Shall we break it open?
Maybe thumbnail. Maybe we can get 2 banners lined up just like that, huh? Yeah. That'd be all right. Instead of having to double it up in my usual thumbnail format, we could do that. Do you guys like these 4th wall breaks in these last 2 episodes? You know, because every dungeon has a banner. It's like the only consistent thing amongst every single dungeon is they've all got banners in the same shape and format. So that has to be the thumbnail for the little recording area. I don't even have soundproofing for my streams. Turns out if you've got a bed and sheets and blankets everywhere, you can just kind of not have any echo. All right. We've seen this room. Looks like a whiteboard where the students get to fall asleep. How's my new Siegebreaker upgrade doing? Nature, again. Cwinkadink, I think not. Something's afoot, I believe. Alright. There's a tier 6 hidden chest behind a wall. What? Where? Not in here. Demon Gamer is our resident dungeons nerd who just knows everything about everything. And they are excitedly telling me so much in my stream chat, and I'm trying not to learn too much, but I don't see any sofas anyway. It's the corridor that leads to this room. There's a tier 6 behind the wall? How? What indication is there? This one right here? If this is a perfectly hidden chest, how are you? There's no hint. There's no way you are supposed to know this. Why do you know this? I'm gonna use a shovel. I imagine somebody's using a minigun at some point. This wall gets shredded and they're like, oh, hey, chest. And then there's like enough of the room remaining for you to actually relocate it later. You stumbled on it on accident. Yeah, that's what I figured. This looks cool. This is their same whiteboard again. You know, you look a little too closely and the cracks start to show. So that's what she said. Okay. Let's get through this. That's the left side done. Left top side. Now we can... Oh. Wow, that's missing an arm. And it's a bear replaced with a... I hate it. I don't want that anymore. That doesn't need to be... That doesn't need to exist. Oh, look at that. 1 arm. Not even an ultra wide. This is just like a normal wide monitor. It's like 2 square panels. This is no good. I never got into ultra wides myself. I like the seams. I like having 5 distinct screens for their own okay, all right, moving on. Move on, beast. More beautiful artwork. Ranger. What? No minigun. Oh, I didn't even thank you for using eyes. I was focused on the monitors. What kind of stats we got on the... I just wasted my drone by fat fingering.
Blue glow on that lightning trap.
My kind of guy. What do you mean lightning trap? What? People in my comments have been all about these lightning traps here today. I have only activated these like 1 time. You know what? I don't think that was a spoiler. I think I... So what do we got in here? Bunch of red books. Why are they red? This, honestly, the red just screams destroy me. This feels like something you would find inside of one of the enemy spaceships in Lego Star Wars, a Skywalker Saga. These are just screaming, destroy me with your lightsaber. That's why it's like, it's just screaming, destroy me with your lightsaber. Can we get a purple obliterator normally? I think so. I think so. Steam Thrasher? Yeah, Sith books. Like, isn't this just screaming Dark Side of the Force in here? Maybe that's what they're going for. I know, like, Star Wars can't just own the black and red aesthetic, but... I don't know. Obliterator's legendary only, really. Well, there you go. Got another one of those dungeon weapons that's unique. Why am I grabbing ammo? I don't know. You just find a room full of chests and you have to loot it, you know? You just gotta. You gotta. That's what we're here for. We got, again, a very normal sign. You'd expect, like, a husk or something. I don't know. Got Fortnite and their classic reflections that are barely functional. I don't know why for a second this looked weird. Yeah, why do you have a lamp in a... I guess it's not a public bathroom, but... I don't know. Okay. All right. And that would have been an opportunity, by the way. Oh, okay. That would have been an opportunity for Epic to, like, throw away the schematic of some scrapped item like the patrol ward. You guys know the junkyard map in Bloons Star Defense 6 where they put in the balloon chipper? That was, like, Ninja Kiwi's way of saying, like, hey, guys, this is never coming back to the game. The balloon chipper has been broken in every iteration of Bloons. It's gone. It's not happening. Wait, another one? Is it right over here? I hear beeping. Is that what this beeping's always been? Same monitor. Starting to think they share. Why would you do that? Why would you, like, have a security camera as a picture on the wall? Is this just someone who's, like, really, really stoked about surveillance? I mean, probably. Probably. That's such a weird piece of art. And I'm gonna destroy all this just for potential thumbnail. We saw it. We saw it. Yes. The only lit up banner in this joint. Yes. My thumbnail will be so decent. Maybe. I don't know. Are my thumbnails good? You can tell me the truth. You can tell me the truth if it's positive, chat. Are my thumbnails good? Would the balloon chipper really be that broken nowadays? Yes. It's extremely cheap. It can. Okay, all right. Do we need to? Well, Bloons Star Defense 6 is an enormously popular game. I don't want it to take over dungeons. I'm gonna pause. All right, I'm back from the stream Bloons talk. For those who don't know, Bloons Monkey City is one of my favorite games ever. And I've got like 500 hours on it. I'm playing it on multiple new accounts right now. It's just, yeah, it got me started talking about the balloon chipper, and I just couldn't help myself. But we're back. We're back exploring the ins and outs of the lab. Looks like we got a lot of bathrooms, closets, and this looks to be another research area. Pretty interesting. An empty tube for once. Okay, can mantle it. I am on top. If Skywalker Saga has taught me anything, there should be a mini kit around here. And then that's downstairs. And this is where we came in. Yes. All right. And I wanted to do one more thing, right? I wanted to check. I guess just over here. Yeah. It's so loud. I haven't actually identified what is specifically making that sound. We just throw a drone. Yeah, I've been going so slow that the drone I accidentally threw earlier has had no impact on this run. All right, well, let's just do the bottom left side now. Okay. We slid through the hole. We've enjoyed the top, and now back to the bottom here. I hate it. I don't like that. I don't like that one. I have decided that headless teddy bears replaced with human baby heads is not ideal. That is subpar. Suboptimal. And we got another bathroom. All right, all right. All right, so headless babies, no go. Headless, well, bears. Ugh. We got a fossil just in the wall. Oh, shoot. Don't want to fall down there. That looks like a boss fight. Cubicles? Imagine just like hanging out at your desk. Downstairs, they've just got giant scary monsters and tubes. It's no big deal, you know. No big deal. A YouTube member. Hey, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, you can become a member. I don't know how well this will age because this video is going to be up for a lot longer than not. But as of the day I'm recording it, I have members only videos on the channel. So I think I'm going to start posting more videos that are members only for like a week or a month. These ones are going to be member only for at least a month. And then if you guys want to become a channel member, you get emotes in the comments. You get a little badge next to your name. And it's pretty fun. It makes the streams more enjoyable if you ever want to stop by. And you might get some member-only videos early. I don't know that I'll keep stuff members-only forever. I do not enjoy the idea of paywalling my content, especially educational stuff. I do a lot of guides, a lot of stuff like that. And this series has started free to view, so it's going to stay that way. But if I do other series in the future that aren't time-sensitive and it's just me having fun with the game, I think I'll be more inclined to maybe make it members-only for a little bit, give you guys a bit of a head start, and then make it public later on. I don't know. It's something. Also,
More tubes full of those dreadful monsters.
why are you so happy about this? Also, there are VIP channels in our Discord server. So if you've ever wanted to like hang out and have conversations with me, I am very active in those channels. So is this a different ranger? They swapped me? No. Wait, I thought this was nature. Wasn't it? Wasn't it 82? Wait, I'm so confused. I thought I had... I don't know. Maybe they're messing with me. I thought I had another nature... Oh, wait, no, I went from energy to energy. Nature to nature. Was that labyrinth? Oh my god, I'm all mixed up right now. I'm all mixed up. Either way, VIP channels in Discord are pretty cool. It's actually a place where we talk a lot, me and the community. The members-only channels are for YouTube members, Twitch subscribers, patrons. I don't do much with my Patreon, but it is technically an option for those of you who are major supporters. I say major supporters because sending me money on Patreon for essentially nothing in return, like my Patreon's on autopilot, is awesome. The reason it's set up like that is because I have a lot of offerings on YouTube memberships and Twitch. And did they despawn? Did they not come in long enough for it to just... Maybe I walked away? What was that? What was that? Anyway, and the link's down below. There's apparently not a join button on my channel for a lot of people, but it's linked in the description in every single video. We got more Sith breakable stuff. Oh my god, it just keeps going. This lab is so big. What are these? What is this? What are they? Does Epic even know? Do they just design like a futuristic pod looking thing and go, yeah, sure. So much of this stuff is so confusing. I'm not even working on my 100 urns either. Bunch of melee weapons. I wonder what the odds were of that. Okay, and then, okay, all right. So these both connect to the, okay, no, this is a dead end. No, yeah, that's just shiny. I thought it was a room. Okay, so this connects up to big room. Is he gonna talk to me because I skipped ahead? Very big room. Oh my god, there's another one of those rooms. And then this is where I wasn't going before. Yeah, so I'm glad I went top left, bottom left, because it looks like bottom right was the actual correct way to go. And this over here is what? The office space. Yeah, that all just connects back around. Cool, all right. All right. And I angered a lot of enemies over there. They seem ignorable, so I'm going to ignore them. More of these pods. More insulated this time for some reason. More mist monsters. And I think I can actually justify throwing my drone now if mist monsters are going to be mixed into the fold here. Do that, do that. And then should have plenty of energy for my minigun. I like to save the minigun just because the first taker goes down really easy. And then these guys go down pretty easy too. Grenades got buffed a long time ago. And I'm going to take a small amount of credit for that. Yeah. Matt just once asked me, like, hey, we're going to be doing some hero buffs in Save the World. Like, what do you think needs attention? And I was like, oh, boy. Oh, don't ask me a question like that. So if you guys have ever seen that 40 or 50, like, it's a long video, minute video, of me breaking down all of the worst heroes in Save the World. I don't like to cover negative topics like that. Like, I try to cover best heroes, good loadouts, happy things that make us enjoy the game. But when an Epic employee wanted my opinion on hero changes, I broke down every should-be buffed hero in the entire game. I brought up the fact that you couldn't cancel miniguns, you couldn't cancel lefty and righty. I mentioned that certain hero, like grenades, was just a really bad perk. Rosie, nobody used it, and a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I watched through that recently, like a few months ago, and a lot of those basic changes happened. And I was like, wow. 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 So when people get mad and they say, Epic never listens, I literally know that it's not true. And he's not just asking my opinion, by the way. They scrape Reddit. They scrape Reddit, and they look at the comments of my videos and those subjects, and they take everybody's opinions into account. And it's really, really cool. Really, really cool when that happens. So yeah, one of the things I definitely noted was that grenades are very underpowered. And then it was like a few weeks, months later, I didn't look at the dates exactly, but grenades got tripled in damage. And I said, oh, cool. And then they tweaked like almost every grenade hero. There's a bunch of them in that update. So yeah, thanks Epic. Several years late, but thanks Epic. No, I said thanks at the time, but why am I opening these? Maybe I can get a gold ranger, huh? Yeah? Nice little hidden room, but not hidden at all. Kind of just right there out in the open. That's not going to have chain lightning because it's purple. All the banners are hanging this time. What's on the backside? That is strangely disappointing. It's just flipped. I don't know what I expected. Wait, it's not fully flipped. Okay, so the light... Oh, no, the lightning... Yeah, over top. Over top. Oh no, that is... Yeah, that's just flipped. Okay. Whatever. And this is the bigger room. So this made me nervous when I came up from down there, but... Yeah, it just is one big open room. Doesn't seem like there's a ton of offshoots, so... Have I ever missed a supercharger? I absolutely have. Both on accident and especially with my noob account series, I've realized that spending 3 hours of my life grinding 1/5 of a 144 weapon is a poor use of time. I should be touring the lab instead, doing literally anything else. So yeah, I kind of chilled out on superchargers. But I've got dozens of supercharged weapons to 144. I can start chilling now. I got what I wanted. And I don't need Survivor superchargers anymore, so I completely skipped the last one.
Deluxe lava waterfall.
Yeah!
It is so hard to find a lair with a pre-installed deluxe lava waterfall.
What a lava waterfall.
This must be a renovated geothermal energy plant. His name may be the Good Doctor, but he has exquisite taste.
So, Chaos Agent and I are here to stop the Good Doctor, but then he's like just impressed and praising him everywhere we go. I think this is the right way to go, so let me back up a step. Yeah, it's nice to see hero changes. It was a long time after, but like Cloak Shadow, he became one of my favorite heroes recently. He was just useless for a long time. They even released a money pack with Deimos, and still a pretty useless hero. I have never seen this room fully intact. Like, actually. This is like one of the first rooms to just get lit the hell up. The floor is gone, the floor is lava, and it's just a mess. I've never seen it so clean before. Demon Gamer asked me if I wanted to get some kick-ass weapons, since you're trying to reserve minigun for monoliths, and he's spending so many messages just not telling me. And then he's telling me to... Wait, what? There's a lot of chests in that next lightning trap. Oh, okay, great. So he's telling me to open the lightning trap that I was already going to open. All right. They're just so excited, you guys. They're spoiling my journey while I'm... All right. All right, Demon Gamer.
Classic design of a good old-fashioned lightning trap.
I agree. I better get some good weapons or else you clickbaited me, Demon Gamer. I don't know. An Obsidian Swan's not gonna do it. Hospital might, actually. What kind of perks we got on this bad boy? Double reload. That's gonna be fun. Double reload's always cool. You do want mag size on the shell shotguns, by the way. The mag size reload time is identical per shell as the reload perk. Because the reload time is based on how many items you have. So you will still reload all 7 shells the exact same speed as you will reload all 12 shells. So if you just buff how many shells you have with a mag size perk by 75%, you'll reload your shells 75% faster. And if that sounds wrong, I promise you, the math supports this. So in a shell-based weapon like the Huskbuster, Ground Pounder, Pop Shot, you actually absolutely want to... buff it with a mag size perk. The reload perk will reload like 1/100ths of a second faster, but then you won't have a bunch of extra shells ready to go. So yeah, and it's only for shells. If you got like the Room Sweeper or the Tiger Jaw, you don't really want the mag size. I mean, you can. Mag size is good for a fully auto, but I think a fully auto is going to be draining the mag very quickly no matter what perks you have on there, so a reload perk is just better in my opinion. I might have said mag size in the past, but it's been a few years since I recorded those. Nowadays, I lean more towards a reload for those kinds of weapons. Because like the Room Sweeper, the mag size, yeah, it'll shoot for 75% longer, so mathematically over time, shooting 75% longer, reloading 75% faster, it's going to work out to be pretty much the same. At that point, it's preference, but I think having a reload perk just gets you right back in the fight more. It's just complicated. Shotguns, man, I like them. Oh, this is cool. Nice little lava area. Is this lethal? Can you mantle the lava? You get back there? Maybe you shouldn't go back there. I don't have coconuts like I have in the past, so if there's something interesting back there, and it doesn't seem like there is, then I guess I missed out. Apparently you can build up there. Wait, is this safe? This is useless. Ah! Okay. Apparently I missed some chests. This room is so... Oh, I knew it. That's why I got my shovel. I mean, the pickaxe would probably be fine. Is this trailing fire? Why? Is that what this weapon just looks like? It's kick-ass. He said climb the rift in the back. I don't even know what that... Did he mean lift? Was that a typo? Oh, it was. No, he said lift is my vision. That happens sometimes. My vision just blurs the text a little bit. And rift is like an actual Fortnite term. All right, you missed 2, he said. What? That's 1. That's 1. Oh, there's more. There's a whole extra layer? What? Oh my god, it's like a known thing in game design that gamers don't look up. And ever since I learned that, I've started realizing how rarely I look up in video games. There's a tier 6. It was right above my head. Oh my god. This is why I don't record this off stream, honestly. Like, I just would never get some of these extra little details. Oh. Okay. Lava waterfall, we went right. Left seems to be... Oh, right, the correct direction. And then we already went back through everything here, right? Yeah. Enemies dying. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. All right. Moving on. Get the key. Easy.
That's 1 key down.
And some fossils. It's weird. This place is built like a museum. And we still don't know what he's researching here. Are these mini banners? Aw. So cute. And apparently my siege breaker was nature. Chat cleared me up on that. It's just a lot of new information. Especially when I, you know, fourth wall break again. But I did... Wait, did I not grab this key? Wait, did I break the monolith and not get it? What? Oh, I was so focused on the smasher spawning. You know what? That's a valid reason to be distracted. All right. Got all the keys. Is this going to be simple? I had just asked Noah. I was like, hey, Prime Badge, have you used it this month? And then the next thing happened was a... All right. I know. I plug Huskbuster all day and night, but the Stampede is the same thing, and this is just a higher rarity. So, you know, if you're going to drop the copy on the ground... That's the thing. The Stampede's the same. It just has more durability. And in dungeons, you have infinite durability. I found that out today. I was saying earlier, doing the labyrinth prior to this, breaking the fourth wall, means that, like, my brain is just filled with new information. So, like, I'm taking in the labyrinth, people are telling me stuff. It's a lot. But, yeah, typically, the expense is the reason I suggest everybody get the Huskbuster schematic. But, yeah, I mean, if it's just handed to you in dungeons like this, the Stampede is... Oh, if it's legendary instead of purple and it's doing slightly more damage, use it. Man, I don't want to tear apart this dungeon. This area is so cool. A lot of medical stuff. No employees. Still not sure what he's doing here. Just a lot of tanks. And
Destroy these monsters to get more blue glow.
I think I've got enough blue glow, actually. I wouldn't deign to know, but I feel like I'm good on blue glow. The number's not visible anywhere on screen for some reason, but I'm more than 20 blue glow. But they're easy enough to take down. And since just we're in the spirit of things, I might actually weaken the boss at the end as far as possible, just to see, you know. Perhaps subscription will be available November 25th. I might have to go live on them. If you guys watching this on YouTube, you know, ever want to watch me on stream, Twitch link down below. I'm plugging. I like recording on stream. I really enjoy it. Sometimes it can be distracting, but I think that's good. So that area is not a thing, and that is not the weapon I wanted to swap. And... oh my god, this is floor 2. I'm 49 minutes in. This is floor 2? Okay, I don't need to break all of this. Looks pretty cool. Is this another one? Does every single door just have a... oh, okay. All right. No. Is that what they do? They give you a shortcut, and then now they're like, ooh, another shortcut. Oh, just kidding. You're now walking into a flat wall with a bunch of enemies behind you. Okay. Drone, honestly, thought would do a lot more there. It did not. Did not hold up the way I thought it would. All right.
Okay, so now in the talk, we do a little breakout session.
Oh, I love breakout sessions.
They are chaotic and evil, so that tracks. Then we move on to the real meat and potatoes of the talk.
Emphasis on meat and selling meat to other meat.
Ugh.
Yes, we get it. Thank you, Hyde. You're going to want to get it on the ground floor. I'm proceeding to the 4th floor, where the presentation is.
The presentation. Hyde's the one we fight. Is he and the good doctor the same person? I'm not following the story very well. Like I said, lots of new information entering brain. And the lore has always been detached for me. Why is there a hologram of a skull? I don't understand this game. It's a lot of lightning traps on floor 3. Okay, alright, you guys. How many is a lot? I want this one. No, it's clipped. It's clipped. Alright, I'm just gonna stop entering. I regret that immediately. This is like a private little area. Imagine sneaking away at work. Going through the tunnels. What kind of perks we got on this thing? Not good. This is a Ventures. This is a Ventures vacuum tube if I've ever seen one. These break rooms are oh, I just ate. Oh, I just ate. But still, seeing food in game. I just ate well too. I had some tenderloin steak with salt and pepper, little potato slices, and asparagus.
The
And it,
path is blocked. Come on, good doctor. You're a better villain than this. Your lair is your life. Get a good contractor that uses concrete rebar mesh.
this is the one that screws me up. This is what I mentioned earlier. This pathway has delayed gamers hundreds of years collectively. I'm certain of it. That pathway is not marked by anything visual. If you're ignoring the dialogue, as many of us do, there is no reason to suspect that's a place you go. Oh my goodness. In-game food does not look that good. No, it doesn't. But it's the spirit of it, you know? The idea of a food bar. Okay, I thought that would chain lightning, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably better. Oh, a glass. Yeah, you don't get a lot of glass in Save the World. Do you get any glass in Save the World? When do you get to break glass in Save the World normally? How much blue glow do I have? It won't tell me. Oh, it's in the bottom right. I'm so blind. Chad, did you guys know that? Did you guys let me be confused? Why is this not chain lightning? What the fuck? What? Why is it not chaining? Oh, now it works. Okay, that's actually a real problem. Don't be breaking the lab. I'm trying to explore. Oh, did I step away? I never knew there was a despawn range. That must be what happened earlier. Alright, everybody in chat says they despawn because of time. I mean, I know that chain lightning wasn't... Oh. It flashes? I've never paid attention to that in my life. Wow. I think no fire rate on the vacuum tube bow just totally messed me up. I had no idea just how long it takes to draw it back without fire rate. And to think some people tell me that perk is useless. Some people. Okay. 31 blue glow should be enough. He's telling me I need 16 to nerf the boss to the maximum. So I'm going to start skipping these. And if I regret it, there you go. Tier 6. Nice. How much? Oh, yeah, look at that. 172 gold. Nice. It's 18, not 16. Is my vision just so bad today? Oh, my God. Yeah, this happens sometimes. I've been indoors too much. I went outside today, but then I was looking at my phone the whole time. Like, part of why...
Almost there. Remember, we're here to put a stop to the good doctor's villainy.
I had no idea there's a staircase here.
But, like the villainous council says, if a villain stokes trickery and strife and there are no citizens around to beg for mercy, are they really a villain at all?
Wow. I get it now. So he's in competition with the good doctor. Oh, this room's connected. What? There's a... Oh, jeez. How did I miss this? Oh, this room. What happens down here that they're observing? I don't even know. Alright. So I think he actually did say 16 instead of 18. But yeah, I go outside partly to just to calibrate your vision. I'm not saying stare at the sun. Do not do that. But if you ever get like blurry vision, like it's good for your eyes to actually just have kind of bright light exposure. Just be outside when it's sunny out. That's what I mean. Don't look at the sun. Don't stare into anything directly. Just be kind of around brighter atmosphere, and it's good for your vision. It's good for your, what is it, retina? I don't even know. He told me about a chest. Who would have known I was going to find it on my own? See, that one's tricky, because actually getting to it before mantling existed would have been really tricky. Now, I guess you can always have jumped on it, but mantling makes that a little bit safer of a jump. Building up to this probably would have destroyed the chest. Oh, purple lead sled, purple obliterator. These rare dungeon-only weapons are becoming less and less rare the more I find them, or feeling at least. And let me double check that I'm moving on from this area properly. Love the aesthetic, by the way. That's just neat. So neat. BRB gonna go glare at the sun. No, don't do that. No, don't say staring at the sun is good. Okay, you guys are getting the wrong idea. You know what I mean, obviously. They're kidding. But, like, you know what I mean. Like, when you go outside and you've been indoors for a long time, I think everybody watching this video knows exactly what I'm talking about. Don't lie. I've been there. I've gone, like, upstairs and outside after just a weekend of gaming. And it's like, oh, it's so bright. Oh, what happened? Oh. The more you feel that, the more you probably should have gotten out sooner. So I like to do that, to get outside, you know, calibrate my vision. It's good for me. I feel like my vision's a little bit better, sharper, crisper. Like, I'm nearsighted, so I need glasses just when I drive, legally at least. No, I do need glasses. And, you know, up front I don't need it, but sometimes if I don't get out enough, which I have not been, instead of getting outside, I've been going to the mall, which is indoors and not that bright. So I haven't been getting that exposure that I need to. And today, like I said, kind of wasted it because I was on my phone instead. Yep. Probably should have looked up from my phone some more. Tomorrow. Dang, I paused to talk to chat and then on all 3 different elements. Oh, how often do you get to see that? Probably more than I think, but I don't pay attention to it that much. When I'm exploring the dungeons, like I'm actually extra vigilant to look at my surroundings. Unlike today, when I was on my phone. All right, let me break this real quick here. He said there's tons of lightning traps.
The next key.
And I have found none. How is it that I can get all these? You're a mini boss? All right, 1 second. 5 seconds. You just hang on. You wait. I got something for you. There you go. Yeah, I saw that vent. I was gonna... Well, I hope there's nothing interesting in there, because it's gone now. There's no way I missed any lightning traps. I was pretty thorough. It's over here. Whoa! Whoa! What? And there's a chest? I have never. And this looks flimsy, too. I bet this gets destroyed every single time I play lab. What's up here? When I walked by this, there was all this going on? Wow. That's pretty cool. That's so weird, man. It's just amazing how interconnected these are. And yeah, we're at the 59-minute mark. Yep. I was told. And I mean, obviously I've played the lab. I'm... Lucky. I am aware that it's the biggest dungeon, but still. Yeah, there's the key. This is the room that I always forget about. Xenon bow too? Are you kidding me? I don't think I've ever gotten a Xenon bow in dungeons before. I don't think I've ever gotten a Xenon bow. Not that many secret rooms, now that I think about it. I'm not even like a bow user, by the way. I don't support...
Lightning trap.
No, I'm the lightning trap. I don't support people like only using these bows and not using any other weapon, but since I've never gotten the Xenon bow in dungeons, I'm gonna... Man, that chain lightning takes a while to keep... There's a tier 6 just right next to me. I'm distracted by these enemies and the lightning trap. How do I get over there? There we go. I did not know the blue bow was in the bottom right. How did I forget that? Whoa, that is an acceptable amount of monitors. Oh, that's good stuff. There's got to be at least 6. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I can wait for that flash now. I was definitely not waiting for the flash before. I love the vacuum tube bow. It's so good. The vacuum tube bow, in my opinion, is the strongest bow in the entire game. Its single target is tricky, but you shouldn't be using any bows for any single target damage ever, by the way. There is no bow in the game that's like really good at single target above like a normal weapon. Like even like the Night Owl, Vinterdeck Seeker, they peak at like 1,000,000 damage a second. And they require a lot of luck and a lot of help to get there. But anyway, the crowd clearing of the vacuum tube bow is unparalleled. Especially with Stoneheart Farah, because all of that chain lightning activates her perk as well. So you're chain lightning through 1 and then 6 more targets, that's 7. And then your initial hit plus the 6 each do another 5. So it's 35 targets total. Very strong. Okay, I'm just backtracking. And I think I know this room well enough. Yeah, I think I've been through here enough times. Okay, spiral staircase. That's the area I was just looking at. That's the right way to go. So what's all back here then? Oh, this is where I initially ran down. And then I went upstairs and explored that. And then all this is just another monolith. Some prisons. He said there's a lot of lightning traps, and I found one.
Imprisoned husks. Why don't we break them out and make a real mess?
Maybe it's time we get to the no longer beating heart of the issue. These are not just husks. They're the solution.
Well, if we're having an honest villain-to-villain tete-a-tete, you know I can't let you do this, good doctor. The VC has reviewed your plans. This will end humanity as we know it. And we can't debase ourselves by lording over mere human husk hybrids. Why don't we just show them?
Come on down and be one of the first to experience the next stage in human evolution.
He said there was a tier 6 behind one of these, and I'm not finding it. I'm not finding it. I don't know. He said back a bit. That's not useful. I don't... He said right side, down a floor. Alright. We're down a floor, right side. And one of these? What? Dude, this area is crazy. I thought I was so thorough. It makes me feel so strange to be so confident moving on from an area, only to have a tier 6 right there. It's the best thing to voucher with a brand new account. Honestly, pretty much everything's an upgrade with a brand new account. I don't think you should be vouchering any weapons early, especially with the discharger in the shop right now. I don't know, the video recommends everything. Like, whether you're a new player or an old player, all of the best weapons are still the best weapons. So if you guys have seen my which weapons to voucher, I was gonna say how to get every item for some reason. That's a great video too, how to get every single item in the entire game. It's an awesome one. I worked very hard on it. But my voucher guide, it's the same for everything. Like, whether you're power level 122 ready for the Storm King, or you're a brand new player just getting out of Stonewood, The best weapons are the best weapons. Granted, if you're a brand new player, using the Discharger and Xenon Bow in every single fight could be really boring and you might ruin your own experience. But they're still some of the best weapons in the entire game. So, yeah, a little Ben's Warcraft in the stream. In my noob account playlist, I famously said I'm not going to be using the Discharger and the Xenon Bow. Like, I might use them at some point. I'm not banishing the weapons, but they're not going to be my primary weapons. I just don't think they're necessary. And everybody knows how awesome those guns are. Or, well, the Xenon Bow's not a gun. Neither is a Discharger. Come to think of it. Anyway, those weapons are just overkill, and there's a lightning trap. I was looking for it. I'm not just bouncing around.
Those lightning traps pick a real zip.
Like, I'm actually just exploring this area while I'm talking here. Fuck, I knew it. I'm the lightning trap now. Alright. Did I already make that joke? He guided me to that chest with stream delay. What a champ. Can we get a what in champ? Can we get a what a champ in the comments of this video for Demon Gamer? Whirling Doom. Yeah, I keep looking for like a vacuum tube weapon. Honestly, the chain lightning is great. It's gonna be useless versus the boss, but he said there were a lot of zappers, and I have found 2. So either I missed them or I'm blind. I don't know. You know what? Something for next time. I'm moving on. Maybe he misremembered. I don't know. Oh, shit. Yeah, I was trying to dodge that. I'm not gonna make it. There's no way. Alright. You know, I've said this many times before, but it's on my mind. When bows were first coming out, I wanted the vacuum tube bow. I was like, I want a bow that just chains lightning to a bunch of other targets. Like, that would be awesome. And the chain lightning applies to the chambers as well. Motherfucker. Okay. Things are about to get real interesting. Yeah. Why is that not chaining? Yeah, I totally charged that one up enough. What's going on there? Did he despawn? Oh, that broke the other chamber. Ah! Oh, look at that single target damage. Yummy. 3 shots. Not good. Not good at all. Maybe with a chain lightning I can justify. Okay. Alright. Whatever. Headshot damage, by the way? Super worth it. Super worth it on the minigun. Smasher is hard to hit headshot, but worth trying. I mean, you're shooting fully auto at like 16 shots a second, so... Is that actually what it is? Would you guys make fun of me for being a Fortnite nerd if I remembered how fast a minigun shot? 18! Okay. Whew! Alright. I'm not a nerd, everybody. I survived. I survived the gauntlet of the minigun. I only know that because in my monsoon video, I made mention of that. Alright. Here we go. 1 hour and 8 minutes. Not as long as the grotto. I think the lab might be bigger, maybe slower, but the grotto's just got so many tunnels.
It could get bestial in there.
Hey.
Just stay unpredictable, and we'll be fine. Yes, surely nothing is more unpredictable than walking right through the door. I hope you've enjoyed your little tour of my facilities, because it ends here. We just want you to stop using your science to change the world. Or, villain forbid, make it better.
Science isn't about making the world better, it's about
Getting it done.
And what you're getting done is a life-changing husk implant.
This is so confusing. Like, the good doctor is too good, even though he's still kind of evil. I don't understand what Chaos Agent's mad about. I think Chaos Agent's jealous because the good doctor came up with the idea of stitching humans and husks together before he did. I think that's what's really happening. Miss a chest? What? What? Was it over here? I'm glad I stopped to talk. Was I like in the room right next to it and... No. Not that one. Back here? Oh, you guys. I was right there. Oh, you guys are saving me this episode. Saving me. Holy moly. Storm King pistol today. Congratulations. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Lab, touring it, bosses. I don't want to forget, but I don't think it matters. I think we're good. I don't know. I'll pause. Oh, it was Mango Taco. Yeah, he said, I know there are better weapons, but my heart calls for the double boiler. Double boiler is a fantastic weapon to use. Like, it's off meta. You don't see it every game. It takes skill because it's a shotgun that shoots a slug. You kind of have to be a little bit accurate with what you're doing. But also, double boiler hits like a truck, and it has that cloud of steam that does great area of effect. It's a perfect weapon if you want to do excellent damage but shake up the meta.
Coils are attuned to hide in the dog's physiology. If a chaotic element were introduced, it might incite a transformation. In other words, try rubbing some blue glow all over those things.
My teammates?
This result is unexpected and quite fascinating.
Always do these for me.
Oh, our therapist will be so pleased.
So I never actually do these myself, but like...
I think it's working.
It makes sense. You have 6.
And we'll have him stopped in no time.
So...
Or at the very least, pointed back in the proper mad scientist direction.
I think the dual-sided input there always confused me. I didn't know each one of these only took 1 for the longest time. Just gonna let my drone do that. It's not necessary, but I don't care. Do I have a campfire? There we go. Oh no.
You're supposed to be dead by now.
Oh no.
How am I supposed to prepare for my talk if the test subjects insist upon surviving?
Stop surviving.
Science demands it.
Did I just...
Just goes to show you, no good sciencing goes unpunished.
Are you open to workshopping those as your final words?
Don't shut it, Doc.
Oh, when you activate all 6, it transforms back to Good Doctor. I didn't notice that.
At least I think you did. If I'm honest, I feel like his plan was one of those flashy schemes that brings in a lot of early investment money, but then fails to actually pay off or make any real meaningful change, you know? Chaos reigns!
That feels like the end. Is that it? Hour 18? I'm gonna do this on camera, actually. How long was Grotto? That felt like the longest. I recorded 114, but I paused and a bunch, talked to chat and texting people. 119! Grotto wins by 40... 40 seconds. That's so close. I wonder if a lot of that was like my familiarity with the Grotto. Maybe I missed a lot of the lab, although chat did a good job making sure I didn't miss anything too important. So maybe that was it. I don't know. Nice speedrun. I haven't made any mention of it, by the way, but I am 24 minutes late for my daily. That was not my plan. I hope there's nothing like too important today. We got V-Bucks and Stonewood. Oh, good luck soloing that. And then, okay, all right. Chill day. It's all right. It's all right. Got some V-Bucks. We got some big my face in chat. These people are spending 40 cents, US cents a piece. That's what these bits cost. You guys are great. Thank you. Got some gold, XP. Well worth it. The most efficient hour of my... Oh, man. Yeah. All right. And that concludes the series. Thank you guys for coming along with me. This was really fun. I feel like, I don't know, like I'm relieved. I have finally thoroughly explored every single dungeon in the game. And what I didn't catch in my playthrough, you guys definitely filled me in the comments down below. There are still tiny gaps. There are certain chests that aren't committed to memory, but honestly, that's okay. I feel like if you can understand 90% of a dungeon and you can get through it very comfortably, like no teleporter will ever confuse you again, but there's still just a little bit you can sometimes uncover, that's perfect. that's perfect. I'm the kind of person who replays games a lot, and it's like I mentioned in either the Labyrinth or this one, where like Witcher 3, I intentionally didn't complete certain quests knowing I was going to go back through, and that worked out really well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It won't be dungeons, but it'll be something. Oh, it might be dungeons. It just won't be this. Because this series is over.